Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining today is your captain of the Fitchburg Police Department, Mr. Ned or Edward Hartwick. You know, I never know which one to say, even though I get your title wrong every time you're here.
You got the title right, so
first time in a long time.
Your preference on the name.
Well, I appreciate you being here. We're going to be talking about Halloween. It's coming up quick here. I think it's a tradition like no other, and I'm going to be sued for saying that, but the Fitchburg Police Department is always, since I've been here, has always been committed to, of course, protecting us in every which way possible. But on Halloween, you guys take it just a step further by being out in the community and handing out glow sticks, being present on what is a fun night for people, but can be also a very scary night, or things could happen because there's a lot more people out there. So first and foremost, commit to the people. You have the glow sticks, right?
We have the glow sticks. They are ready to go. I can't share what color they are this year. That's always a surprise, but we'll find out on Thursday. And we will be out in as many neighborhoods as we can. As our community continues to grow, it sometimes can be a bit of a challenge, but we will be out there making the rounds, handing out glow sticks, and saying hello to everyone as they go and gather some candy.
It's really cool. I think it's a great time for you guys to get out and a different way to interact with the community. I think you are definitely out and about, certainly every single day in the community, doing stuff, but kind of an extra fun night to get out and be on the community. And we're hoping for good weather, too, so that certainly helps.
It's even more fun when it's not snowing and we're out
We're not going to talk about those days. Let's talk about safety because that also is a big piece while you're out there. I mean, it's being out there, getting people to slow down. Obviously, more people hit the streets. They're going to be out there. So if I was going to pick on number one is pedestrian safety, and that comes from both the driver's side and from pedestrians being out there. What's your take?
Yeah, it's a shared responsibility. But I think in this instance, we really have to give extra special caution from the motorist perspective. Yeah, you have pedestrians, very young ages that are out there with their families. Sometimes they're wearing a costume that may limit their visibility. And then also we're dealing with hours of darkness changing this time of year. And so of any night, we want motorists to be extra careful and paying attention any night they're out driving or any day. But Halloween, just with the number of people that we have coming into our community, the number of people that are going to be out, really increasing those numbers of pedestrians that are out and about. Slow down. Pay attention, recognize that your normal route home may look a little different with people out in the neighborhood. And always, too, I think people tend to let their guard down once they get into their own neighborhood. Just pay a little extra attention, be mindful of the trick-or-treaters that are out there.
Now, I don't want you to have to pick on Halloween costumes and stuff, but you're out and about. If the costume is really complex, so to speak, and it takes the visual piece away and that includes being seen, but also to see, probably the smart choice for the trick-or-treating portion, right?
Yeah, I think focusing on safety, we like to see the creativity with the costumes, but really keep in mind if you're going to be out and about going through a bigger neighborhood, keep in mind to be able to move around freely, and also really important to be able to see. If you have a challenging costume, go with a group of people that can help you navigate. One of the reasons why we hand out the glow sticks is for motorists to help see, but the other component is if you're out in the darker hours of the evening and you're trick-or-treating, to bring a flashlight so you can help see yourself.
And then as far as being vigilant, on any given day, we ask people to be on their best behavior and of course, also watching out for one another. Easy for me to say. So see something, say something, I think comes to mind. Should be done all the time, but, there's a lot more people out and about, and we want to stay safe.
Yeah, and for whatever reason, sometimes people tend to look to Halloween for an opportunity to cause some, additional problems or a little bit of chaos out in our community. And fortunately, we tend to, with our added presence and with people out and about being mindful of what's going on, that tends to kind of stay away from our city. But again, we ask people to be mindful, not just attribute something to it being Halloween. If there's a concern, please let us know as soon as you see that. And we'll come check it out. We do have extra officers that will be working Halloween, handing out glow sticks and being in the neighborhoods.
Finally, Ned, kind of picking back up to where I maybe started this interview, and a great time for officers to get out in the community in a different capacity by handing out the glow sticks. But the conversation's always there. We're working on a spotlight series that I'm excited to work with you on. But one thing that I've heard from the officers time and time again is they want to talk to people. They want it. So what a great opportunity to actually have a conversation. If you have a question, you see them handing out glow sticks, talk to them.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for us to be out. Parents might be out at the front steps handing out candy. A lot of times I remember hearing things like, I wanted to call you and ask you about this, but I thought you were busy. But since you're here right now, can I ask you about this incident? Or I had a question about this that's going on in our neighborhood. So it's a fantastic way for not only us to get to know our community, but really for our community to get to know each other. So, well, the focus is on filling up those trick-or-treat bags with candy. It is really a great opportunity for our entire community to connect, and we love to be a part of that.
All right, finally, what do you do with the candy? No, I'm just kidding. When you get home, certainly we could say, of course, check the candy, all of those things. But at the end of the day, I think just being safe out there. And I think it's one of my favorite. You guys have the community night out event is, of course, one of my favorite now. But this one is right up there with getting out there and seeing you guys. You guys do a great job.
Well, we appreciate it, and I'll also tease it too. It's always interesting to know what Drago will be dressed up as. So I don't have any inside information on that, but we'll find out.
So you won't tell me the glow stick colors. You won't tell me what Drago's wearing. All right, will you be out there? Will we see you out there?
Remains to be seen. You'll have to come look.
All right. Well, I'm not going to be here that night, but that's okay. I'm going to be out trick-or-treating with my littles. But nevertheless, stay safe. Certainly check in with the police department. Got any questions, they'll be out there. Get those glow sticks. Be visual, be alert, be visual, and have some fun too, right?
Absolutely.
Not always a pleasure.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you.